And welcome back to some more Carolina Panthers Madden 20 franchise. We've got the final home game of the season for the Panthers, week 16 of the 2019 campaign. Carolina at 7-7, the Chargers at 2-12. Just a surprisingly bad 2020 season for the Los Angeles Chargers. But Carolina at 7-7. It's going to be no playoffs, mathematically eliminated, of course, from playoff contention. But a win today, send off the home fans with a win. Give you a chance to against the Chiefs on the road next week to play for a winning season. Gives you something to play for. As you can see, Josh Norman trying to pump up the crowd. It's been we brought Josh Norman back. It's been kind of forget that he's even there. I mean, Norman really hasn't done much for the Panthers this year. But, it's a rough season for Carolina. The second half of the season has been pretty bad. After the 0-2 start, the Panthers got back to 3-2 and then lost a couple, 1-3, lost 3, won last week. So a very up and down season. But, you want to send the home fans out with an early Christmas present here on the second to last week of the season, last home game. We'll see if they can do it. As you can see, Cam Newton coming out onto the field. 16 interceptions for Cam, 27 touchdown passes, but his turnovers, lots of interceptions here in the second half of the season, a lot of them being taken back for touchdowns. That's been the story more than anything else for the 3-game losing streak, which caused the Panthers to be eliminated from playoff contention. But on the opening drive, they're able to get the ball down for Josh Lambo to make a field goal. So 3-0 Panthers here in the first quarter, getting some points on their opening possession. As you can see, Phillip Rivers coming out now for the Chargers' first possession. You can see numbers are similar to Cam's in yardage, touchdowns, and interceptions. So he's been turning the ball over a lot. And you wonder if this is the final year of his career for Phillip Rivers, as he's sacked by Ziggy Ansah. Ziggy Ansah, the free agent acquisition this year, brought in to kind of replace Gerald McCoy on that defensive line. He's had a pretty good year for the Panthers. I mean, it's not going to end up helping them to get a playoff spot, but Ziggy Ansah, I mean, it was a good signing. He has been having a good year rushing the passer this year, so probably not going to be re-signed. He's probably not at his age going to be coming back. As you can see the playoff picture, I don't know why they say in the hunt. All the playoff spots are locked up except for the NFC North, which the Bears can clinch with a win this week. As you can see, Christian McCaffrey with the play there, down to the 46-yard line as Carolina looks to add on to their 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. Just a nice route ran by Christian McCaffrey, who's had a good season for the Panthers. He's kind of struggled with fumbles a little bit this year, but other than that, I mean, he's making a lot of plays through the air and on the ground for the Panthers. Deep pass here to Curtis Samuel, just drops it in his breadbasket. Beautiful throw by Cam. So Cam off to a good start throwing the ball. As you can see with that play, Curtis Samuel has his second consecutive 1,000-yard season. So the Panthers are going to have back-to-back years with DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, two young wide receivers having 1,000-yard seasons. But 3rd and 17 now, Bosa is just going to bust through that line and get the sack to end the drive at the 43-yard line. But going back to DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, definitely something to build on. As you can see, an interception thrown here by Cam Newton. 17th pick thrown by Cam this year. So again, just the turnovers as Carolina was able to get the ball back quickly after that sack by Bosa. The Panthers were able to get the ball back in good field position, but unable to capitalize. As you can see here, a screen pass to Melvin Gordon, and he's got a wide open lane. He's got a touchdown for the Chargers. So the 2-12 Chargers up 7-3 here early on the Panthers, but just going back to DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, definitely something to build on. I mean, it's been a pretty negative year this year with the 7-7 record, no playoffs. But Damian Ratley, DJ Moore, and Curtis Samuel, I mean, those are three young wide receivers that are fast and can make plays down the field. As you can see right here, Damian Ratley making a play. Just a lot to build around, a lot to be hopeful, and a lot to look forward to for this Panthers offense. But here comes Christian McCaffrey with a nice run here. 3rd down and 2 now. Cam Newton with the pass rush coming. It's a screen pass to McCaffrey, and he's got a nice lane to run through. So McCaffrey having a nice start to this game for the Panthers offense. Makes a nice play there. As we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter, Cam Newton now on 3rd down and 11. He's going to be sacked. No, he breaks the sack and delivers a pass to McCaffrey, but he's going to be stopped about a yard short of the marker. So once again, will we see the riverboat run, or will we see analytical run? It's going to be riverboat run, and it's going to pay off. Damian Ratley, touchdown, Panthers. So we talk about it. Damian Ratley, he's been the feel-good story this season for Carolina, giving them yet another weapon on that receiving core. They've already got 1,000-yard receivers in DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, and now they've got Ratley. But look at Melvin Gordon. Dante Jackson can't catch him. Brian Burns can't catch him. It looks like Jackson might have tripped up Brian Burns, or Brian Burns might have had a shot at it, but that's a big run by Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the game. 1 receiving and 1 rushing. Just busts up the middle for a 75-yard run. Gashes the Panthers defense. 14-10 Chargers. So this was a game between, a 2-win team and a 7-7 team. You wouldn't think, but here comes Christian McCaffrey with a big play. Nice juke move. Gets all the way down to the 41. So McCaffrey having a great game already this year. 750 yards receiving now on the season for him. Over 1,000 yards rushing. So, you would think, just looking at some of these offensive stats, that the Panthers would not be in the position that they're in at 7-7, not making the playoffs. But, the turnovers have been the story. I mean, in the second half of the season, just too many turnovers. Just unable to make up for them enough. And you can see McCaffrey is in the zone now with another big play on 3rd down. So McCaffrey looking to take over this game for the Panthers. And the Panthers here late in the second quarter, here approaching the 2-minute warning. It's a pass, and it is caught off the deflection by Damian Ratley, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Damian Ratley just continues to make plays for this Panthers offense. Bounces off the hand, bounces off a helmet, and Damian Ratley just turns around and finds the ball and makes the catch. So, crazy sequence there, but the extra point was no good, so it's 16-14. So the Chargers can take the lead here with a field goal late in the first half, and they would not. And Carolina gets the ball back, and here comes Cam Newton rushing up the middle, down the sideline to the 26. So Carolina can add some points here at the end of the first half with 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 4. Cam is going to find Damian Ratley. 3 touchdowns for Damian Ratley in the first half. 23-14 Panthers. Assuming that Lambeau makes the extra point, of course. Ratley with 3 touchdowns in that first half. So Damian Ratley, man, gotta feel good for him. 23-14 at halftime. But just kind of reminiscing about the season, you look at some of these numbers by the offense, like I was saying. You just wouldn't think that the Panthers would be in this position, but turnovers and giving up big plays by the defense has just been their Achilles heel. And of course, when you start the season 0-2, and then you throw in multiple losing streaks, one for 2, another for 3 straight losses. I mean, you're not going to be unless it's like a situation like in 2014 where you can win your division like the Panthers did with 7-8-1. I mean, you have multiple losing streaks within the season. I mean, you're not going to be there at the end. It doesn't matter. This team has a lot of talent, probably one of the most talented teams in the league, but it doesn't matter if you don't finish. As you can see, like we were saying, the interceptions, and he is going to run this back. It's another pick 6. That's 4 pick 6s thrown by Cam Newton. If you throw in the pick 6 that Will Grier threw against the Saints a few weeks ago, 5 pick 6s in the second half of a season. I mean, no team is gonna recover from. No team is gonna be a team that you think is gonna be in the playoff mix. That's, like I just said during the halftime, turnovers. That is the story. As Desmond King makes that play, jumps the route, and there's nobody in front of him. So 23-21 now, and Cam Newton's going to get sacked by Ingram. So Melvin Ingram with his first sack of the game. So the Chargers defense now taking command of this second half. In Carolina, it was looking like they were going to start to take control of this game, but the Chargers defense making plays. But you know what? Brian Burns, he can make plays too, rushing the passer off the edge as he gets that sack. So a game between a 7-win team and a 2-win team late in the year, you wouldn't think it would be as entertaining as it's been, but this has been an entertaining game between these two teams as the Chargers clearly underperform. They've got talent on their team. I'm not exactly sure what is going on with them, but it looked like from the 15, and there's another pick thrown by Cam. 3 interceptions by Cam in this game. And he has just not had the kind of second half to a season that your franchise quarterback can have. I mean, you can't have this. That's 19 interceptions now. 10 of those picks coming since week 9 of the season. So that's not good. That is not good at all. So the Chargers now here in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, they can have a chance here to interception by Dante Jackson, a perfect timing pick. So they had a chance to take the lead, but, Phillip Rivers throws the pick. His 16th interception of the season is Action Jackson there, makes a nice play. Nice catch for the pick by Dante Jackson. You can see, what a pick. I mean, that is a beautiful play. But here comes the Chargers after the Panthers were forced to punt. The Chargers driving already here. We are 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, so we're approaching the late stages of the game here. There's a throw incomplete on 3rd and 14, so the Chargers forced to try a field goal to take the lead here, and it is good. So 2:23 to go, and the Chargers, the 2-12 Los Angeles Chargers. I wanted to say San Diego, but of course they moved to LA, and they've got the lead now. So Cam Newton here gonna be sacked. He misses the sack, and he's gonna throw it deep, and another interception. Another pick. 2:03 to go, and Cam Newton throws another interception. That is tough. I mean, that is real tough. But here comes 3rd down and 5. Carolina can still get the ball back, and Gordon's going to be stopped short of the first down. So Carolina with no timeouts left, but they're going to get the ball back with a chance to get the win here. As we see Cam, he's got Bosa chasing him. Bosa misses in the wide open lane here for Cam Newton. Gets out of bounds. Down to the 38-yard line. 1:39 to go. Carolina looking to give Josh Lambo a chance to win the game. Gordon with another sack. That's 3 sacks for Gordon. A minute left. 2nd down and 23. Carolina going no huddle now at the 41, just looking to give Lambo a chance at this point. Cam Newton back to pass, and he is going to throw it, gets it to Ratley, and Damian Ratley is going to be injured on the play. So 34 seconds to go, ball on the 48, an injury timeout. So 30 seconds left. Cam delivers to Sherfield. Trent Sherfield, the punt returner for us this season. He comes in for Ratley, and he makes a play. So now 15 seconds to go, ball on the 31. Cam is just going to throw this ball away. And 11 seconds left. Lambo, can he do it? Yes, they iced Lambo, but Lambo knocks in the field goal. Carolina's going to go away, is going to end this game with a win. Send the home crowd home happy with a Christmas present there. It's a Christmas miracle. I got iced. My kicker got iced at the end of the game, and I made the field goal. So, Christmas miracles for the Panthers here as Carolina 8-7 now. So, give the fans a little bit of a treat. It's been a tough season. It's been a rough season, obviously. And, the Panthers at 8-7, I mean, they can go to Kansas City next week, have a chance to finish the year with a winning record for the first time ever in Panthers history, have back-to-back winning seasons. In terms of the win-loss, finishing above 500, of course, it's going to be no playoffs for the Panthers, but, like I said, I mean, it's just it's a win that you can feel good about. You played a 2-win team. You've got nothing to play for yourself, but it is what it is. I mean, the last home game of the year, you give your fans something to cheer about as the season winds down. Everybody in Charlotte is ready for this season to be over with, for sure. So, what else can I say? It's a win for the Panthers. The Panthers will play for a 9-win season, finish above 500 for the first time in back-to-back seasons in team history next week against the Chiefs. Subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Help spread the word. Whatever you can do. So, like I said, we're ready for the season to be over, but, it's a win for the Panthers. They overcome a lot of mistakes and get the win in thrilling fashion. So, I'm going to get up out of here. We got one game left, and finally we can put this season to bed.